So how's it to be back at training?
Yeah, it's been unreal. New year, fresh start. It's been awesome coming in and learning from all the boys. You know what they went through pre-Christmas, and just learning all the new stuff that the coaches have put them through. It's been great. All the players have been pushing each other really hard in this block. We've got a couple of big trial matches coming up before the Sun Wolves at the end of February. So yeah, it's been great. Learned a lot so far.
Yeah, and how are you feeling? How's the body feeling?
Yeah, good. Had a good rest. Spent a lot of time with the family up in Sydney, and it was just good to get away and just hang out with them, and just be a bit of a taxi, get into their daily routine. Something different instead of following a schedule for most of the year. So yeah, it was great. Well rested, and then I was pretty excited to come back once the new year had hit.
You've got camp coming up soon. You're looking forward to that?
Yeah, it's the secret camp that no one knows anything about. But yeah, the camps are awesome. They're great for team building, and hopefully they take us to a nice beach or something instead of running up. I'm sick of Fedbro at the moment, so it'd be nice to get away from there for a bit. But no, we'll see. I think they've had a plan for it for a while now, and the goal was always to wait until everyone was back on deck. So we'll be looking forward to welcoming Christian and Poe back next week.
Could be a giant sand hill though, I guess, instead.
Yeah, that's it. Instead of a grass hill, they might hit us with a sand dune. So I probably might be asking for more than I can handle. But no, it'll just be good. I love these camps. I think they're really good for us to establish what we want to achieve this year. What are our goals and our values heading into this year as well, and making sure that we can all buy into it. I guess the camps are a bit of that closed off environment where we're all together all the time. So we'll definitely get a lot closer there.
How are the boys finding that change from Bernie to moving to Dan in that head coaching role?
Oh, I think coming back in, it seems like Dan's fit into the role pretty naturally. He worked with Laurie back a couple of years ago, and Huey, Peter Hewitt, seems to settle into his role really well. But I think they've just got a good working relationship between the S&C, the medical staff, and the coaching staff. And I think that goes a long way towards having cohesion in the group as well. When you know that everyone that's driving you to be successful is working so hard together, it only spurs the players on. So yeah, it's been great. Like I said, I've just come in, I've just looked to learn as much as I can off everyone so far this year. You never stop learning as a rugby player, and this year's been no different. I think the biggest thing I've learned is that I'm not as fit as I was back when I was 20 years old. So these guys are definitely putting me through my paces.
And how, particularly for you and the forwards and the front row, how have you guys found with Laurie coming back as well? How much of an influence he's had, particularly with your set piece moving forward into the season as well?
Yeah, it's been great. I think that the little detail he brings to the game has been unreal, and that's the thing that's sort of shone across all our coaches. Is everyone has been really hard on the little things, making sure that we get those right, the basics, so that when we want to go and play off the cuff a bit, we have something to fall back onto. So yeah, look, it's been unreal to have someone of his wealth of experience back here coaching us. We had some great successful years when he was here, and I'm hoping this year's the same as well.
Have you noticed any sort of change in the way you think you'll change the way you might play this season under those guys?
Oh, I think I don't think there's going to be any major changes. I think there's going to be some subtle changes in just little things we do. Each coach likes to play a certain way, so I think it was more about Laurie, Dan, Peter, and also Rhino coming together and making sure that they can bring each of their styles and put it into one style of play. So at the moment, we're just refining that. At the moment, I don't think we have quite the finished product, but we're hoping to peak come round one.
Yes, Dan, obviously a forwards man, and Laurie very well acclaimed throughout the world as a forwards coach. Do you see that making you guys the pack, I guess, potentially one of the most feared packs in Super Rugby? Is that sort of the hope?
Yeah, I guess that's what you want. You want to be noticed as one of the most dominant packs. I guess looking back over history, everyone knows that the teams that have won it have had dominant packs up front, and backs that can light it up out wide. I think one of the great things to see in Dan's progression as a head coach is he's been trying to get a bit more influence across all of our game. So I think he's been sitting in with the backs a lot and learning the ins and outs and just the way that they think when they're on the field in certain situations as well. So I think it's really important as a head coach to have a good feel across all parts of our game. So it's been good for him to to leave us with Rhino and Laurie from time to time and just go back and forth helping out Huey. So yeah, I think every year you want to do that. It's just about getting out there and doing it on the day.